Welcome back, everyone. And from my end, I can say good morning. From your end, I'm not quite sure. But it's a very wet day here today. A little bit on the cold side. Definitely not a day to work outside. But that's okay. We have a few things that we can take care of today. The number one thing, and to be honest with you, this may sound odd, but I've only had Boxxy for a little over 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, just about. I think this coming weekend is its 1 month anniversary. But anyhow, I've not had Boxxy out driving on a very wet day, rainy day. A little bit of snow, yes, but not, really heavy rain. And we're getting some periods of heavy rain today. That's important because I need to find out, are there any leaks happening that I need to look after? Also, the new wiper blades that I bought, I need to check those out and make sure that they work fine. And I can do this while helping out one of my own. Maggie, my little cat, she is on a prescription medication and her veterinarian office has called and her next prescription is ready. So we're going to scoot out to the vet clinic. It's a good drive, about 15 or 20 minutes from where I am right now in the city. So we'll go out, drive, and right now I'm looking around the truck and it's looking really good. There is nothing coming through, and I even have this vent open a little bit for ventilation. Well, there's some drops here. But this vent at the rear and this one are probably going to get closed off. It's easy to do. They're with rivets, so we just need to drill the rivets out, take the vent out, and put an aluminum plate and seal it up. But everywhere else, there's no evidence of any water. Oh, wait a minute. Did I speak? Okay, there's a little bit of wet right here, and this is good. I wanted to see this sort of thing. And I can see it coming here, here. So it looks like it's on the top of that bumper edge on the outside of the box, right over this wheel well. Because there's nothing above. That's all good and dry. Okay, so it's coming from right here. And again, that's somewhat of an easy fix. Annoying, but easy fix. And that's good. We can look around further. And then, no, that's just dirt. That's good. There's nothing up here. And you really need to do this. This was important for me to come out today and check Boxxy out and look for water. Because once you're ready to put insulation on, and then later on down the road you find you have a leak, I don't like using the word "it's too late by then," but it's nearly too late by then. You're going to have to do a lot of tear apart and figuring out where the leak is coming from. It's just on this one side, on the right side of the vehicle, there's water here, and I can see it's coming down. I don't know if you can catch the shine right here. All right, maybe a bit right. Yeah, there's another one right here. Okay. Well, that's good to see. So that means probably an easy fix is just to put a sealant on the outside top of that, maybe along the whole length. So that's exactly why I made sure to come out on a rainy day to check for these water leaks. You don't want them once you have the insulation, the floor in, the walls up, maybe kitchen cabinet or something, and then realize there's water coming from somewhere. That's a no-no. All right, so let's take off and go for a bit of a drive, and we'll get out to grab Maggie's new prescription and see how this runs in the rain. Let's go give it a go. We've arrived, perfectly safe and sound. You know what? I really like driving Boxxy. Yeah, she's a big gray whale, but it's fun. She's great on the road. And once I start putting some weight in the back and getting the build on the go, this is going to be tremendous. At any rate, I've arrived at Maggie's doctor. So I'm going to scoot in and grab her prescription. And I'll be right back. Hold on. Excellent. I have Maggie's prescription. That errand is done. Another thing we can try and do today, well, let me keep it a bit of a surprise. I'm going to move locations just quickly here, and I'll explain it to you in just a moment. Hold on. Excellent. There we go. That's what what was so important up this way is a rainy day tea, a hot tea on a rainy day. What can be better, right? So what I'm going to do as I have my tea is contemplate an issue that I've been having with Boxxy since day one. And fair enough, the previous owner explained a couple of issues. So again, 15 years old, 300,000 kilometers plus. Boxxy has an issue with the control mechanism for the turn signal and the four-way flasher. So the right signal works fine. The left signal, however, what Boxxy will do is give you the left signal, but then sometimes not cancel it. So it's hard to hear if you're not paying really close attention. It's very embarrassing running down the road with your left signal still flashing. So that doesn't go very well. And the other thing with the four-way flashers is the four-way flashers don't always trigger. So it puts you in the right position. There you go. So here's the button right here for the four-way flashers. And oh, there we go. Got them. And then they're off. And they're on. Oh, it's working. Very good. Well, yeah. About half the time you can't get them to trigger. Anyhow, so at the same time that I ordered the ladder, I also ordered this piece. And now keep in mind, this truck, you know, a lot of people don't understand that when this truck was built, it's just an empty frame chassis with a transmission and an engine sticking off of it. There's no body, there's nothing. It then goes for upfitting, where they build this wonderful, beautiful box. So what this chassis is a Ford E450 from 2006. So you have to go by that and trust. Now, when I was online, I was able to look at this part, and clearly I don't think there's going to be a problem. So everything is identical to what, you know, the shape and position and operation to what's in place. So I think it's just going to be an easy swap in, swap out. All right, now, as I remember, I've had one Ford steering column apart years ago. I mean, years ago. I think it was my 1981 Ford Crown Victoria, maybe, I think was the car. Anyhow, if I recall, these aren't so bad to get apart. All right, let's see if this does anything. No bite. Do I have to get under there and take a look? Oh, that works. Why didn't this one work? Oh, it works. Okay. Aha. It's a Phillips. So I'm going to totally undo this one. And all right, so I think there's just 3. Yeah, for a 5-ton truck, they've only put 3 instead of 4 screws. I suppose that saves weight and gets better mileage. Yeah, the difference in that one little screw into plastic is going to save so much fuel. I suppose over a period of 1,000,000 years it might. All right. This is, if you can get this angle, this is the tilt steering wheel, and oh yep, there we go, because otherwise that's not going to fit around it. So that just unscrews. There we go. You know, a little rusty, but you know, whatever. All right, let's see if I can lower this while holding the camera. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, part of a rubber band. I wonder what kind of music that band plays. All right. Now, this should just lift up out of the way a little bit. Or a lot. I don't know which. Which way is that going to go? Oh, yeah, now I need to get at some screws that are under here. If I can see them. All right. And these are Torx. It looks like Torx. Yes, they are Torx. And then there's a couple of plugs, of course, which I need to get at and get undone. You can see here a connector. There's a black one right here, and in back here there's a gray one. Wonderfully convenient, of course. I think that's it. I guessed it correctly. Let's do this one. Okay, that's not a very deep threaded little thing. Let's try this one. I think you have a better advantage point of seeing what I'm doing than I do. So, all right, that should be free. Now I just want to make sure these plugs, they are still halfway plugged in. So, nice and dirty. All right, this one and this one. There we go. All right, what are we doing? There we go. Wow. Oh Lord, I've got stuff on me. I don't know what it is. Did it used to be a sandwich or a steak? I don't know. That's terrible. All right, I need to rescue these Torx screws. There's one. And good thing this stuff is sticky on my finger because it'll help hold the Torx screws. I had to rescue my thumb. I couldn't go around with that. I don't even know what it was, but it wasn't pretty. At least it didn't smell bad. It just wasn't pretty. All right. All right. Look at this. Brand new, shiny. So I'll just get these Torx screws in place. All right. I have the Torx screwdriver ready. Now, let us try and plug in these connectors. And again, you have a much better view than I do. So, please tell me if I'm doing it right. All right, so the Torx screws are now all over the floor. I guess we'll put those in later. All right, that's where it needs to be. This will be where it needs to be in a second. There we go. Okay, in there, go, go, go. There you go. And then this one goes here. I think that's for the wiper. One's in, two's in, three's in. All right, let me just check these plugs. Oh, Lord. About a year ago, I realized I had fat fingers. I think today I'm realizing that again. All right, I think that's it. All right, the top one is started, and now let's put in the bottom. There it is, right there. All right, well, the four-way flasher, it's working perfectly. The high beam is coming on. All right, so what I'll do, excellent, I just grabbed the keys here. We'll do a practical test. So I'll start up the truck. There we go. And I'm going to switch to the other arm here. There we go. Let's try the wipers. Perfect. The wash. Perfect. And now the turn signal. And the left one, I don't know if you can see it, it's blinking. And the right one is blinking. Wow. And the four-way flashers, yes, they work on demand now, not just whenever you want. All right, perfect. Excellent, a job well done. And folks, again, it's been a pleasure to have you with me, and I very much appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch my videos and to spend some time with Boxxy and me. And if you wouldn't mind, please, it doesn't cost you anything and it really helps the channel. If you can just tap the like button down below, that would be great. If you'd like to be notified of every new video that comes out, because yes, I know how exciting it is for me to be here with you, then go ahead and please subscribe. Everything is happening to Boxxy at a slow, steady pace because that's how I can do it. I'm still working full-time and things are just going to have to go at the pace they go. But that means we get to spend some good time together and move the projects along. This was something that had to be done, the turn signal and four-way flasher control. For safety, obviously, and you know, this thing is still a vehicle on the road, fully licensed and insured, so everything had to be good. But we're moving on to different projects, and I think safety-wise, everything up here in the front is done. It's just now I need to start concentrating on the big things in the back with the box and get that build on the go. At any rate, folks, please take care, be well, and thanks for joining me again today. I appreciate it very much. Bye-bye.